Hello friends, welcome to Insightsias initiative. As a part of the Prelims High Yielding series, we are discussing about various themes. In case previously if you miss out the videos related to this Prelims High Yield series, you can find out those videos in the separate playlist which is named as Prelims High Yield series. In today's video, we are going to discuss about theme that is the reports. Yesterday we discussed about International Summit, and the day before yesterday we discussed about the international organizations. And tomorrow we'll discuss about some other themes. In case if you have any specific request regarding this particular topic in the Prelims High Yielding series, feel free to include your suggestions in the comment section. Definitely I will consider that. Now without any further delay, in today's video we are going to discuss about following 6 topics. That is, first we'll start with the ASER. This is regarding the education report in India and the dropouts, basic numeracy skills of children regarding the education overall. Then we'll discuss about the Human Development Index, what is the rank and what are the parameters they consider. Then Food Waste Index report, annual NeSDA Way Forward report. This is about the governance, e-services. We all know that e-governance can improve the transparency. So which parameters will be measured in this report we will discuss. Then Democracy Report 2024, what this report is saying about the Indian democracy, and this report is very critical about the Indian democracy. Which parameter they will evaluate we will discuss. Indian Employment Report, here they are talking about the informal employment and the wage increase of the casual labor, participation of the male and female, all those things we will discuss in this particular India Employment Report. Now let's see the topic number 1, Annual State of Education Report, ASER 2023. So the first thing is which edition this is. We will discuss about the important one. This is about the 18th one. For every how many years this report will be released? For every 1 year. This report is based on what? This report is related to education. The 2023 report title, Beyond Basics. This report is released by NGO named as Pratham. Generally, this ASER report tracks various details related to education such as school enrollment, attendance, reading and arithmetic abilities. This report first released in 2005. We all know that in 2005, we enacted so many other laws as well. For a quick revision, in 2005 we enacted the Right to Education Act, Right to Information Act, even the National Tiger Conservation Authority Act, Manrega 2005, and India-USA Civil Nuclear Agreement, Domestic Violence Act. Like this, so many important things happened in 2005. And here in this report, youth surveyed on following 4 basic parameters. The first thing is basic reading, math and English abilities, basic skills related to day-to-day calculations and understanding of written instructions, financial calculations which are related to real life. These 4 parameters tested in this report. Enrollment rates. Out of the total children between the 14 to 18 years, out of total children in this particular age group, around 86.8% they are enrolled in the education institution. But that means still around the 14% they are dropouts. That means still we have to improve a lot. And out of these enrolled students, at the age of 14, around 3.9% of students, they are they are dropping out of the school. By the time they are reaching to the 18 years of age, around 32.6% of these children, they are getting dropped or they are not enrolling. That means between 14 to 18, as we are moving from 14 years to 18 years, the enrollment is decreasing and the dropouts are increasing. That is where we have to concentrate. Then the student group between the 14 to 18 years of age, majority of them, they are enrolled in the humanities or arts backgrounds. Like around 55.7% above class 11, they are enrolled in the arts or humanities streams. Regarding the science one, that means STEM areas, male enrollment stands at 36.3% and female enrollment stands at 28.1%. That means male enrollment in STEM areas is a little bit higher, we can say that. Next, digital awareness and skills. We all know that nowadays students are having more access towards the smartphones and the digital awareness is also penetrated a lot. Regarding the digital awareness, we will see close to 90% of the youth now they are having the smartphone in their households. And out of that, around 43.7% of total males, they have their own smartphone compared to females, which is around 19.8%. So this is about the digital gap between the male and female, between the 14 to 18. Generally, males are outperforming females in the digital tasks. Regarding the basic numeracy skills, over 50% of the students between the 14 to 18, they are unable to do some elementary division problems. Okay, so this is also the area of concern. So this is the some nutshell related to the ASER survey 2023. Next, topic number 2, Human Development Index, HDI. India ranked at 134. Total number of countries surveyed 193. Top countries Switzerland. Human Development Index first time introduced in 1990 by United Nations Development Program UNDP. This was developed by Bangladeshi economist Mahbubul Haq. He developed this. Next, HDI, along with the human development data, it also throw certain other data as well, such as multidimensional poverty index, inequality adjusted human development index, gender inequality index, and the gender development index. These are also part of the human development report index and human development index. So this is regarding the human development index, India rank, and the organization it published, and some other reports as a part of this HDI. Regarding the HDA report, between the 1990 to 2022, if you compare the human development in India, it increased very significantly. Okay, let's see the numbers. In 1990, our human development value was around 0.434%. Now it significantly increased towards 0.644%. This is the increase from 1990 to 2022. And how about our performing our neighboring countries? Actually, performance wise, India presents in the category of the medium human development category. Okay, our neighborhood countries such as Sri Lanka and China, with respective ranks of 78 and 75, they are in the high human development category. And other countries such as Bhutan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Pakistan, they are ranked below of India. This is about performance of our neighboring countries. So this is about report number 2, that is the Human Development Index. Next, report number 3, Food Waste Index Report 2024. We all know that we should give more importance to the responsible production and responsible consumption. If you remember, which sustainable development goal deals with the responsible production and responsible consumption? Put your answer in the comment section. This report launched by UNEP, United Nations Environment Program, together with the WRAP, Waste and Resource Action Program. It is a UK based non-profit organization. They both together released this report. This report first time released in 2011. The main objective of this report is reducing the food waste and achieving the UN Sustainable Development Goal number 12.3. Okay, Sustainable Development Goals are 17. You have to be very thorough with the 17 Sustainable Development Goal at least. Okay, tell me students, renewable energy related to which Sustainable Development Goal? Okay, try to find out these answers, and or if you already know the answers, try to recall and put your answer in the comment section, so that improves your memory as well. As you number of times as you are recalling a particular thing, you can improve memory with regarding that particular thing. So this is about the food waste index. And the fourth one regarding the annual NeSDA Way Forward Report 2023. So this report mainly calculates or check these e-services and how the performance of the e-governance is. Actually, based on different dimensions, different states are performing, but overall in the delivery of the e-services, Jammu Kashmir is in the top, both in the category of states as well as the UTs. So this is about the National E-Governance Service Delivery Assessment Way Forward Report 2023. The name is National E-Governance Service Delivery Assessment. So this is the name, and it is released by Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievance. It comes under the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievance and Pensions. And this framework was developed by National E-Governance Service Delivery Assessment by the Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievance. So they developed this framework, and according to this framework, they'll evaluate the around basic services, how the basic services are delivering by the states. Here they'll evaluate around basic services in the 7 sectors, from the local governance till the tourism. They'll evaluate the e-services in all these 7 sectors. Based on this, they'll assess and they'll give the ranking. Jammu Kashmir, it is leading with the highest number of e-services among all the states. And further, if you take E-Unnat, Nivesh Mitra and Seva Sindhu, out of this, regarding the e-Unnat, it is related to the Unified Service Delivery Portal. That means how many services a particular state is delivering through particular unified portal. Regarding this category, Jammu Kashmir is leading. Next, Nivesh Mitra. It is about streamlining of ease of doing business. That means how a particular state is using the e-governance to improve the ease of doing business. Here, Uttar Pradesh is leading. And the Seva Sindhu. Here, government services directly reaching to the citizens. Okay, it may generally welfare programs or the direct cash and all these things. Here, Karnataka is leading the way. So these are the best practices in e-service delivery. This is about the report number 4, Annual NeSDA Way Forward Report 2023. Next, report number 5. This is the Democracy Report 2024. This democracy report released by Gothenburg-based Varieties of Democracy VDEM Institute. This is released by VDEM Institute. Actually, this report was very critical about India. This report is saying that, and it downgraded the India's status from electoral autocracy to one of the worst autocracies. Generally, they perform democracy of a particular country based on various parameters, such as the electoral freedom and the liberal values the country follows, majoritarianism, consensual decision making, participatory of the people, deliberativeness, and egalitarianism. Based on these values, a democracy in a particular country will be evaluated. The theme of this year 2024 report is democracy winning and losing at the ballot. Okay, democracy winning and losing at the ballot. This is about the theme. Next, report number 6, India Employment Report 2024. This report is released by the International Labour Organization ILO and Institute of Human Development. Actually, this IHD related to India. It was established in the year 1998. It works under the supervision of the Indian Society of Labour Economics. Generally, it takes research in the area of labour employment, livelihood, gender, health and education. We all know that regarding the labour and decent living wages, in DPSP Article 43, it gives provisions related to the decent living wages to workers. Next, according to this report, the female labor market participation, generally, it's declined after the COVID, but again after 2019 onwards, it is significantly increasing the female labor participation in the rural areas. Self-employment as well as the casual employment, it is dominating the overall employment in India. Next, informal sector. Around 82% of the workforce in India, they employed in the informal sector. In this 82%, nearly almost 90% they are informally employed. That means at least some people are formally employed, 10%, but rest of the 90% are the informally employed in overall 82%. That means in India, out of 100 people, 82 people are employed in the informal sector. Informal sector, you know that there the working conditions and the rules are less protective in nature. That means generally employee don't have any employment security kind of thing. Casual labor wages, generally it is slightly increased during the 2012 to 2022, and the real wages for the regular workers, they almost all same. Real wages means they are inflation adjustment and adjusted wages. Next, according to this report, by 2030, this report is projecting that in India, the migration rate will be around the 40%. That means within the India, people may migrate from one region to another region. Urban population, approximately, it will be around 607 million by 2030. So based on these kind of projections, we have to make our cities ready to cater this amount of the population. So this is about the report number 6, India Employment Report 2024. Yesterday's video MCQ. Consider the following. So Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, Missile Technology Control Regime, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, which India is a member of, which of the above? So India is a member of all the organizations. Okay. Next, let's see today's question. Today's question is, which of the following provisions of the Constitution does India have bearing on education? That means, which of these 5 related to education? Read these 5 carefully and select the appropriate one. So as we reach to the end of this video, in this video, we mainly discussed about 6 reports as a part of the high yield series of Prelims 2024. I hope this video is useful in your preparation. If you have any suggestion, feel free to drop in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day. Jai Hind.